Hi guys, it's me and my face, which isn't usual anymore, but I've got some stuff. So over the past couple of weeks, I've been a little more active browsing everyone's favorite, Facebook Marketplace. Who doesn't love a little bit of Facebook Marketplace? I'm on there for Skylanders, obviously, for to shave a couple bucks off of it, and I found some good deals, and those good deals tend to be pretty far away from me. So I've made the past 2 weeks, 2 days out of the past 2 weeks, a little bit of adventures for me. So first, me and Maddie went to Des Moines, Iowa. If you don't know where that is, it's in Iowa. It's the capital, and we did see the Capitol building, which was pretty neat. But we were there for Skylanders, kind of lame, I know. Outside of the Facebook Marketplace listing, we picked up some other Skylanders at some stores, and I'd like to let you guys know where to look if you're ever in the Des Moines area. What we found was that there were no vintage stocks, which is what we have in our area, and there were no other chains like that. There were no disc replays, but they did have one called Jay's CD and Hobby, and we went to three of those, and we bought one. We bought some Skylanders at every location. I don't have any B-roll for two of them. I've got like they're just in the Des Moines area, and I don't have any footage to show off the store itself. But for our first store, it was pretty lackluster figure wise, but we did pick up a copy of Skylanders Giants for the 3DS, which I don't have with me. I'm at not the place that has it, but that's whatever. For our second store, it was a lot better of a selection for figures. So there we picked up a couple of things. Let me grab them. I'm trying to remember exactly what it was. I think this was pretty much it. We picked up a glow in the dark portal for Giants. That was one of the things we got. But we got the Nitro Stealth Singer from Superchargers with all its propeller blades. We got Sidekick Thumpling. You can see it's the Frito-Lay Sidekick by the base. There he is. He's very cute. And Sidekick Mini Genie. Both of those were at that second Jay's location. So if you're going to go to one, go to that one. I don't know the location, but you'll know which one I'm talking about. They had a case in the back with good stuff in it too. So it was a pretty nice stop. And then our third stop was sort of odd. It was in a mall. We didn't even know where we were going because we're not from the Des Moines area. But they had we looked the whole store and there wasn't anything. But then over the counter we saw the boxes that they have usually. So we looked through those. Most of it was pretty common stuff, but we did find two starter pack things, but just the dark variants. So we have Dark Ninja Stealth Elf from Swap Force. There were no other dark editions from Swap Force, and we had the Dark Barrel Blaster from Superchargers for the Wii U. So that is everything from our Des Moines trip. Not. I tricked you. I also just genuinely forgot for a second. So we made that pickup over in Des Moines. That was the whole reason we were there. We had good food. So, all that other bonus stuff just came with it. But the big reason was that front page on the listing. It was $2 for every Skylander, and it showed some Trap Masters. So here we have Thunderbolt. They're not in the best condition. They were well loved by their previous owner, but that's all right. We have Shortcut. If I could show them right, Shortcut. You don't need to see my face. You need to see Shortcut. And Blastermind. This is not the exact Blastermind because I left that where I left Giants, but this Blastermind is also from another thing that I will also tell you about here in a bit. So there was some other stuff that we picked up there. Like we have Treadhead. We have Light Core Countdown. Its little head glows. Light Core Shroom Boom. Both the mushroom and the eyeball glow. We got Series 2 Flame Slinger. There's his face, and there is his little bow. We got Series 2 Hex, well loved, and maybe actually not loved because they painted all over her, like her orbs and stuff, of like Sharpie and paint on them and whatever. And there was a ghost roaster we picked up, but that was also with giants, so that's not with me right now. But that pretty much concludes our Des Moines trip. But then the Sunday following that week, but no, not Sunday, Saturday. The Saturday following that week, I found something else. It was kind of odd. Facebook Marketplace listing for $20. It didn't seem real because there was something pretty big in there that I'll show you at the end of this, but it was kind of a shock. And my plans fell through initially, like, oh, we won't go. And then it was still up the next day. And I'm like, well, I'm just going to do it. We're just going to go. I'm just going to bring Maddie. And we're just going to go up there. And it worked. And we picked everything up. So I'm going to show you guys what we picked up for $20. Now this box was pretty big. Like, massive. That's big. And it was filled to the brim. Well, maybe not the brim, but enough to be surprised that all I spent was $20. My theory is that it was just a parent getting rid of their kid's stuff because their kid didn't play with it anymore. So let's go through it. Let's start with, most people start with it, Spyro's Adventure. There's your standard stuff, right? 2 Series 1 Spyro. 2 Series 1 Gilgrunt. And 2 Series 1 Trigger Happy. This one, I think this one was the kids. This tells me that one was the dogs. So, pretty standard stuff you expect to see. Then we have Eruptor, Series 1. I don't need to say Series 1. You guys know they're Series 1. We have Zap, very cute. We have Dino-Rang. We've got Ghost Roaster again. He's a nice little guy. He's one of my favorites. We have Boomer. We have Boomer. There he is, his troll self. We have Wrecking Ball. What an ugly little fella. And, something you wouldn't really expect. Magic. And there's the rest of him. It is a broken Voodoo. This isn't the first thing that is damaged in here. And it's not this is the first thing that's damaged in here. It won't be the last thing that you see with some battle scars. But it's kind of really funny to me that this happened. But yeah, that's our Spyro's Adventure stuff. Some pretty cool things that you don't normally see, like that Dino-Rang and Voodoo. So there's Spyro's Adventure. Let's go on to the second game in the series and check out Giants. Speaking of the Giants themselves, we have 2 Giants. We've got big old Thumpback. I was going to say little old Thumpback, but he's sure not little. And Hothead. Get him in there, see his beautiful, ugly face. Hothead. And then, stuff that you see pretty commonly. Shroom Boom. His slingshot's broken, which is a bit of a bummer, but Shroom Boom. We have Drill Sergeant Series 2 with a bit of a ouchie. His arm comes off, but at least the arm was in there at the bottom of the box. I was like, oh no. When I pulled him out, he was like, oh no, it's a Drill Sergeant with no arm. And when I pulled everything else out, oh, it's Drill Sergeant's arm. So we have Prism Break Series 2, non-light core, just a normal version, which is hard to come by. We've got Lightning Rod. Very cool. His paint looks great. And then last, for Giants, we have something a little uncommon. We have a Chase variant, the metallic green Shroom Boom, which is he's about $10. So pretty cool to see there. So you might be thinking, since we're done with the first 2 games, we're about a third through the box, right? No. But let's move on to Swap Force. We have our 2 starter pack swappers. And those are the only 2 from that starter pack. So Blast Zone and Washbuckler is their name. Just took me a sec to remember. We have the other fire swapper, Firecracken. We have some variants. So we have Nitro Freeze Blade, half of a Free Ranger, legendary Free Ranger. Only half him. Need to buy that later for myself. We have Enchanted Hootloop with his staff intact. Not something you always see with Hootloop. And then legendary Night Shift. Got a couple of legendaries in there. Well, 1.5 legendaries in there, I guess I should say. To continue, we've got some core. We've got some light core. We have light core countdown. And that's it for the light core, so I don't know really why I made that joke. We have normal, Bubble Blast, Frino, kind of hard to come by. There he is, happy little character, happy little guy. We have Knockout Terrafin, knocking stuff over. Whoopsies. Slobbertooth, and the Fiery Forge. Had to remember what it was called. So, 2 more things. We have, I lied about the Light Core thing. I forgot he's there at the bottom. Legendary Light Core Grim Creeper. Missing an arm, which is a bit of a bummer. You know, there's going to be damages in a kid's thing. Means it was well loved, I guess. And then Tower of Time to conclude our Swap Force section. Now, here's our game who had the most figures in it, Trap Team. So I'm just going to be, there's no particular order here because none of these are too crazy common. We've got Bushwhack. We've got Bushwhack. We've got Bushwhack. I mean, Winterfest Lobster, not Bushwhack. There was only 2 Bushwhacks. I just thought that joke would be funny. We have Shortcut. Nice little get there. We have legendary Pow Pow Jawbreaker. We have Wildfire. This is a new one for me. I have Dark Wildfire, but not normal Wildfire. We have Nightmare. Ooh. And we have the Midnight Museum. Its little window there at the top is missing, so you can see the light in there. But those 2 together, nice little thing. And to do other adventure packs, we have the Sunspire Scraper. I think it's Sunspire Scraper. Yeah, I don't know. And we also have Nightlight's sword, but only his sword. It's in the bottom. I didn't think to bring it out, but no Nightlight. We have the Nightmare Express, along with one of its magic items, the Hand of Fate. Whatever. Just a magic item, I guess. We have Snapshot, or this might just be Snap because he doesn't have anything to shoot. Well, it's not attached, but he has it. There you go. I'm really bad at this camera because it's mirrored. Snapshot, Dark Snapshot, and Dark. Bam! Food Fight, Dark Food Fight. Yeah, baby. But no Dark Shield Boy. Wildfire is his name. Whoops. We have Head Rush, missing 1 horn. The other horn was not in the bottom of the box, unfortunately. But to make up for it, we have a 2-horned Nitro Head Rush. I love the way she's designed, but I've only ever heard that she's not good in game, which, you know, makes me sad. We have Enigma for our other Magic Trapmaster. We've got Blastermind. So this is the Blastermind from this box, but I did show this Blastermind off earlier with the Des Moines group. We have not Trapmaster Gusto. He's looking a little bare. He's just an old fat guy without his weapon. And same thing here. We've got a weaponless Wallop. And I think he's missing something on his arm, too. I don't know what that is. It might be that for the other arm. But bright side is he does have 1 hammer that we can glue on there. So that's Wallop without his weapons. And then we've got Nitro Crypt King missing his tassel, which is not a big thing. It's just Nitro Crypt King missing his little head flare. So for 4 pieces of core, we have Fist Bump, very cute. He's a very cute guy. We have Fling Kong. Fling Kong, make sure he faces the right way. Fling Kong, very cute. Not the easiest to come by. He's like 20, 30 bucks. We have Fizzy Frenzy Pop Fizz, one of the few returning core for the game. And the ittiest, bittiest Small Fry, which wasn't the only mini Skylander we got. We did get a Spry, but that's at home. Maddie wanted to keep that one, so I obliged. Let the missus have what she wants, right? So you might be thinking, where's the traps? I've got them. Don't worry. Do not worry. We have the Life Hammer, which is one of our starter pack figures, starter pack traps, but no Water Tiki, which is kind of odd. So we'll just keep going with our Life element, where we have the Light Torch, which could have a Riot Shield Shredder in there, but I don't know. And then a Life Toucan, which could have the Steamed Broccoli guy. Also, do not know, haven't checked him yet, because I had no way to. We have the Water Axe, the Water Angel, cover my goofy face up, and the Water Jughead. We'll do our Tech Traps next. We've got the Tech Angel, the Tech Scepter, and the Tech Hand, in case we need to hold any of our other traps. We'll go into our Earth element with the Earth Toucan. Whoops. And the Earth Hammer. That's a new one to me. Did not have that one. We've got, for Undead, 2 traps. We give the Undead Ord, another new one for me. And the Undead Skull, very fitting for the element. And then for Magic, we've got the Log Holder, everyone's favorite log holder, holds logs. And then not 1, but 2 Magic Skulls. Very cool for all 3 magic elements, enemies in that game. Kind of a bummer. They deserve more, but We have the Air Hourglass for our air element, and the Air Jughead. Not to leave out any fire. We have the Fire Torch. And then, 2 traps that you don't come across as often. As you've seen, there were the dark starter pack figures, so we have the Ultimate Chaos Trap, which came with the Dark Starter Pack. And speaking of dark, the Dark Spider. Pretty cool right there. And that concludes what we got from Trap Team. But I'm not done. I'm not even close to done. Because we got some, bam, superchargers, baby. We have a little bit of a shy Gilgrunt. His trident covers his face. And we have the Reef Ripper. Its fin is a little crooked, but that's okay. The Reef Ripper. And to complete that little box set, we have the Sea Trophy. So those are some of that. Another trophy we've got is the Air Trophy. Kind of, whatever. Frightful Fiesta. I love this figure. I love the colors. He's very cool, very good. We have Sharpshooter Terrafin. Very beautiful. Very, very big, very bulky boy. And you can't have a lot without Super Shot Stealth Elf. This is my 5th one of her. But whatever. It's good to see faces like Spitfire, who's a pretty cool cat. Did not have him before because I was a Nintendo kid, so I had the Nintendo starter packs. 2 more superchargers. We've got the Sea Shadow, best from this angle. And we have Mistletoe Dive Clops, Riding the Milk. I guess that shows it off better. Riding Milk, Milk Rider. Give you a better shot of him. There you go. He's a cool figure. And that does it for superchargers, but that is not nearly the end of this lot, because we have a bunch of Imaginators to show off. Before we get to the interesting thing about Imaginators, let's show off the Creation Crystals. Woo! Of course, you have your Fire Reactor, duh. And then we have the Life Claw. I think that's Life Claw. I think that's Claw. We have the Earth Armor, Undead Lantern, and Earth Rocket. Some of these have stickers on them, but whatever. So let's show off the Imaginators themselves. What you're really here for, because these are some big ticket items. Well, not all of them, because we have our starter pack boys here, or boy and girl. We have Kingpin, and we have Golden Queen. We have both versions of Airstrike. So we have Airstrike, and as you saw the Earth Armor earlier, we also have Griffin Park Observatory. And this is one of my favorite things I got in the lot, I think. Egg Bomber Airstrike without the bird or his feather. And other Airstrike didn't have his feather either, but that's alright. My Airstrike does have its feather, so. This is one of the funniest things I think I've ever seen, damage-wise. It's just a little gremlin. There he is, Egg Bomber Airstrike. A really cool, pretty figure, and it doesn't have half of it there. But that's okay. So let's continue with some variants. We've got Legendary Pit Boss. We've got Candy-Coated Chopscotch. We've got some non-variants. We have Mysticat, Meow. We have other magic boy, Buckshot without the tip of his arrow, if you couldn't see that there. That's fine, though. We have our final hero, final good boy, Crash Bandicoot, who comes with the Thumpin' Wumpa Islands Adventure Pack. So let's start with our villains here. We've got Mr. Man, Mr. Crankcase, Dr. Crankcase. We've got the villain, Chaos, biggest villain ever. And we got some pretty cool stuff here. We got some variants. We have Mystical Tycoon Crow. This one doesn't work in game. If there is a way to remedy that, let me know in the comments, but I have not found a way. And then we have Jingle Bell Chompy Mage. Very cool. If that was it in this box, that'd still be one hell of a deal. For $20, all that I just showed you, 15 minutes worth of Skylanders, Skylander after Skylander after a Skylander, that's awesome. But do you remember when you saw the Life Claw earlier? Which, the Life Claw comes outside of this little bundle, but in my case, it came with this guy. Wildstorm. Yeah? The third most expensive base figure in the game, $175. That Wildstorm? Yeah, that Wildstorm, baby. There he is. He unlocks the Cursed Tiki Temple adventure pack level, whatever. I've never played it because I never had him, but here he is. This is the most expensive figure in my collection now, since I just got him, but for $20, all of that and Wildstorm, that's crazy. I'm never going to get that lucky again. This isn't me singing the praises of Facebook Marketplace, because for the week ahead of going, I thought I was going to get murdered because I don't trust Facebook Marketplace, but there is some definitely diamonds in the rough of online shopping, and I think this shows that, but a mine can still collapse even when you're looking for diamonds. So don't take this as go take everything. Like, if it's got everything crazy, I got lucky that this wasn't a scam. This was just a mom getting rid of her kid's toys. I hope the kid was okay with it. It's like taking candy from a baby. There's some that are chewed on, so it's taking literal candy from a baby. Well, not literal. You get the joke. But that's it, mostly. Because next, I've got some more unboxings to show you, some stuff I got a couple weeks ago. I'm going to edit that in here, and you're gonna like that. You're going to like the video. You're going to subscribe if you want to, and you're going to keep up with us playing Skylanders, because that doesn't do as well as these unboxing things, which I get. But, I have a lot of fun playing Skylanders with Maddie, so don't be shy to go check that out. Don't be shy to say something in the comments. Mostly, if you know how to fix this guy, let me know, because I like him a lot and I want to play as him. So thank you for watching this portion of the video, and I'll see you all in a second. Bye. Well, not bye. See you in a bit. You know what I mean. Here we go. All right. Got some boxes to unbox here for the end of this. But yeah, let me know if you guys enjoy the sort of stuff I've been doing with unboxing whenever I can and all that stuff. We'll start with this one. This one came from Whatnot, I'm pretty sure. I watched a stream the other night, and well, it came in the mail. So I am recording this before we go on our trip, so I don't know what all happens and if we even make it, but this video might be the last thing you guys ever see. But we got a handful of things here from this. So they're all in little bubble wrap and tape, it looks. Kind of a mess, but that's okay. He's secure. First we've got blades. Oh, yeah, bring them down a bit. Blades from Trap Team. What is this? Oh, I know what this is. Bit of a fight to get into some of these. Got another dragon and light cord robot. He lights up back there on his back. Light cord robot. This is all from one seller, by the way. So these are packaged very, very well. So I'm not complaining. One of the two variants we got, we have Jolly Bumble Blast from Trap Team. We'll make sure he stays in frame there. And another one that I thought was pretty cool pick. We have Dark Super Shot Stealth Elf, my first Dark variant from that one game, Superchargers. Might be my only one from Superchargers, actually. So this is odd. Maybe, I think when my phone fell the first time, we lost some. I might have turned it off, but what was missed was Legendary Drawbreaker, my most expensive figure I got from this lot. It costed me $7, but, you know, I didn't mind because it got me closer to that free shipping. We got the Earth Orb. I don't know if this one turned up, but Earth Orb, one of the traps I don't have. We got Free Ranger, one of the swappers that I don't have, one of the last of the main normal non-variant swappers. And then, where's it? Nightmare Express. This was a big get for me because it was like $1. And it's something that I've been looking for, but Nightmare Express for Trap Team. Cool. All right, for $1, we had Anvil Rain, Battle Hammer, Time Twister, Sky Diamond, Piggy Bank, Sky Iron Shield, and Healing Elixir. That was all for $1. And then I bought this later because he didn't put that in the original lot, but Hand of Fate. So I have all the magic items for little old blades and that starter kit. Not starter kit, adventure pack. But that's not all. As you guys saw, I showed 2 boxes there at the beginning, and I almost knocked the camera over again. Whoops. This one came from one of my favorite people, SCL Matt. He's a very fun, like he's just cool. I like him a lot. This is neat right here. Swap Force, Tops card box, whatever. And I'm gonna crack it open. So this was the exclusive, but you don't have much room. So Tops, Swap Force. I'm gonna move stuff real quick. There it is. It's very far away, but it's there. So this is brand new, factory sealed. I'm gonna try and be as delicate as possible if I could find a red clipper knife. Just so it's nice and pretty as I proceed to scratch everything up with the knife. It's okay. It's just plastic wrap. Take the sticker off and stuff, but there it is. Here's our lid. It comes with a couple of things, which is a dog tag,
some exclusive stickers and cards, and I think 4 packs of Topps cards or whatever. So I'll put these back here. These are the same in every exclusive box because they had like 2 different types, so 2 different sets of exclusive things, and we will crack this open. So we'll do our stickers first. We have Magna Charge, and you can swap him with other stuff. We have Rattle Shake, swap him with other stuff. Free Ranger, and Gorilla Drilla. Those are our stickers. So for our special cards, we have Chaos, the little guy, the man, the myth, the legend. We have Blast Ranger, Hoot Shake, the Hoot Shaker. What you know about the Hoot Shaker? And Free Shift. And this is kind of my big thing, was the little dog tag. I thought it was super neat. Do I have a pair of scissors on this thing? I do. I thought I did, but I didn't. Wasn't for sure. Being as delicate as I can with that. I'll cut this. It's already going to be a pretty lengthy thing. But yeah, there's 44 different dog tags. I know I have one of them. And a new one I get today is Rattle Shake. Straight up Rattle Shake. No swaps or anything. Pure Rattle Shake right there. That's pretty cool. And I kept the pack in nice condition. So we're going to open up these 4 now. This might have just end up as a solo video or something. Just because how long it is. It'll depend. Alright. Gorilla Drilla. If there's a drill, there's a way. We have Trogmander. Firecracken. 2 swappers already. It's the whole thing for Swap Force. We got Power Tools. Power Tools. There, show that off a little better. We got Purple Fedora. And our holographic here is Mr. Prison Break. Pretty fitting, I think. Prison Break is on top, as he should be. So that's 1 pack. Where'd the rest of them go? They're still back here. What am I doing? Dilly-dallying is what I'm doing. But yeah, let me know if you want to see more stuff like this, because I know my best performing things recently are these little unboxing things, but you know, I can't unbox. I like playing the game. So we have Rattle Charge, Midnight Ride for our friend Fright Rider. We got Smolder Dash. We've got Villainy Gets Hosed. We got one of the puzzle piece cards. Both sides are a puzzle sort of thing. And we got Roller Brawl. Nice little core character for that. We got 2 packs left. Snip in our last one, second to last one up here. Keeping these packs in good shape. We have another Rattle Shake. Spectral Lightning for Cinder. We got Slobbertooth, Clobber, and Slobber. Boom Babies. That was cute. You know we love the babies. Nightshake and Blast Zone for our holographic there. We got one last pack here. I haven't opened cards in a while on the channel, so this might be pretty neat. Seeing a different kind of collector, or not collector, booster pack, collector card, trading card, whatever, who nuts are getting punchy. What you know about getting punchy, folks? Oh, we're upset. Hoot Shift, Archean Jouster, Chill, neat little card there. We got a puzzle card, Free Ranger, and an ad. But free rangers that are hollow there. Nothing, none of the crazy cards, because I know it's got like 1 in 12 rainbow foil, 1 in 12 mix and match, 1 in 12 flip motion, 1 in 2 puzzle card, 1 in 8 coloring card. Kind of a bummer. Wish I could have gotten one of the coloring cards, but that's all right. What a fun little time, guys. This will be a nice little tack on at the end of that video. But thanks, guys, for watching. I appreciate all your support. And we're almost at 100 subscribers. By the time this comes out, we might be at 100 subscribers. I doubt it, but you never know. So thank you all for watching, and have a good afternoon, evening, day, morning, whatever.